Alrighty guys, welcome back for another one. Today, we're going to start tearing on this thing, man. So the goal for today is hopefully to get this cab up into the shop. First, we're going to roll this thing out. We need to get it out of the way, and then we're going to figure out a way to get this thing up into the shop. Michael, if you're watching, you might want to close your eyes or change the channel for the next about 4 or 5 minutes, because we're about to drag that son of a gun up in here. We ain't got to go far, though. You got to come around, go right up in here, and then we're there. So I'm going to quit talking. Yeah, we're going to start doing some work. All right, we're going to try to use the easy tow to back this thing out into the lot. That way it doesn't get out of control and smash into one of these other trucks. Okay, we've got it hooked up. I'm going to pull forward and put a little bit of tension on that thing. Okay, now we're just going to send her down the hill, see what happens. Double check, make sure those are hooked on there good. Here we go. All right, let's see if this is going to work. All right, we made it out. That wasn't bad at all, man. I think we need to hook up to around the other side of this and back it up a little bit more. Actually, we probably don't even need to do that. We can just push this thing. We only got to go back a little bit. All right, we got a few things on the inside we need to get out. I think this is Wayne's car cover. This don't even belong to Michael. Got this 72 grill right here. This truck is a 68. This is a 72 grill we've got. He's working on getting a 68 grill, but you guys know how it goes trying to get grills for these things. They're expensive as heck. Oh, that's not that heavy, guys. That's not that bad. Yeah, we should be able to get that in there. All right, guys, I've got a really stupid idea we're going to try out. But really, most of my stupid ideas usually work out pretty good. All right, Michael and Chucky, both of you close your eyes here, because this could get a little sketchy. Yeah, see, that wasn't bad at all, dude. Wasn't bad at all. It was a good idea. Get her slid around, facing forward. Oh, yeah, man, that's going smooth as eggs, dude. All right, now we just need to just hook her up from the front and get her up in there. Now, we might get caught on that little lip right there. Yeah. All right, so we'll just pick it up, set it up on that lip, and she should go. It's a little bit heavier right there. Oh, yes. All right, we've got that side on. If we can get this one up a little bit. They both slipped off. All right, dude, we are getting it, man. That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. I thought it was going to be way worse. See, Michael, that wasn't that bad. We didn't even scratch up your paint any. You can't even tell the difference. All right, let's shove her on in the rest of the way. Dude, you can't beat this old golf cart right here. This is a great tool to have around. Okay, we've got her in place there. Let's go ahead and get this back out of the way. All right, and just like that, guys, we did the old swap-a-roo. Got the Grand Marquis out there. Got the old truck up in here. All right, we've cleaned it all out pretty much. You can see, yep, we're just going to cut all the way around there and across the front right here. And then you're going to come on in here and just follow this line, this seam on the inside. Follow it right here all the way around. And drop that whole floorboard and that firewall out of the way. We're going to hit it with a plasma cutter. We need to try to find a way to go ahead and get it up off the ground. I'm probably going to put my lift arms up in there, raise it up a little bit. That way we can get in there and cut out whatever we need. Okay, then let's get some tools hooked up. And I'm going to drag that plasma cutter over here. We're going to start cutting it up. See, Michael, you can't even tell that we drug it on the ground. Look at that. I didn't leave any marks at all. But she's sitting down low, though, man. That's what Lincoln looks like when I get out. Look at that. That's exactly how low Lincoln is. Did scratch up that concrete, though, a little bit. Not too bad. Got a little gouge here, but it's all right. That's where she's been living at for the last couple months. Look at this dang meat, though, that car. This car right here, threw down the other day. Starts right here. I don't know if you can see because that sun's bright as heck. Starts right here, goes under, lemon drop there. Dang, you can't hardly see because that sun comes out right here, whips it all the way around. Again, Michael, change the channel, buddy. You don't want to watch this. Yeah, look at that nasty meat laid down right there. She's going to need one new tire by the time I'm done with this thing. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. We're not eating that tire up too bad. And if I start getting too rough with that one, we'll just swap it with this one. That way they got even wear. I'd love to try to whip a donut up in this thing. Kind of tried to over there the other day, but I got a little scared because there were so many vehicles in the parking lot. And I'm not too good at the donuts, so I didn't want to get out of control and slam into something. Maybe Mandy's truck over there, she's coming to get that tomorrow. And then I would have been freshly slammed into the side of it by doing a dang donut in this right here. All right, man. It's time for that 3 o'clock break. Let's get out of here. All right, so we will be taking out the windshield for this project because we have to cut that dash out as well. You don't have to take out the windshield to do that. I did it on Lincoln and didn't remove the windshield. I eventually changed out the windshield on Lincoln, but golly, man, I wish I would have took out the windshield when I did that project if I'd known I was going to be changing out the windshield. All right, that was the word windshield a whole bunch. Now that we got that knocked out of the way, if you guys have not removed this before, I'll give you a quick rundown on how to do it. You're going to need to take your razor blade like this. Now, sometimes these things can be super brittle and hard as heck. And it don't matter how hard. Look at this. I'm cutting and it's just cracking and flaking all over the place. It's busting into a zillion pieces in here. So a trick for that is to take your torch right here, heat that sucker up real good. And then you'll be able to cut through that baby right there. Smooth as eggs. Look at that. Cuts right through. All right, so if you've never done this job before, you are going to need to take your blade and go along the inside of this and cut it all the way. Try to cut it all the way through, you know, like I did right here. And then this whole piece like this, outside piece, is going to flap off. And you'll be able to see the edge of your glass right there. It'll expose it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to heat that up with a torch and just go along the edge and cut that front lip off right there. And then we'll be able to take this glass and just pull it out nice and easy. And then you'll clean up your seam right there. All right, you guys, this is a pretty easy project here, pretty easy process. I know some of you guys are pretty scared to do it. I've done it myself. The first time I did it, I was super scared to do it. After I done it, it wasn't that hard at all, man. All right, now what you're wanting to do is you can see this window edge right there is exposed. So all you got to do is take off this front lip of that thing right there. This might need to come back a little bit more, but if we go on up, you can see the edge of the glass is exposed. Oh, hey, I didn't even see you there. Anyway, we about got this front seal knocked out on the bottom. That side's done over there. We got to do this side and across the top. and should be ready to knock out. Oh, wow. That was close. All right, you guys saw there, we got that whole side right there knocked out, all the way across the bottom and there. We got to do that upper half, and that one's going to go pretty easy. Heck, we might not even, if I had Ian here to help me, you could probably kick out this bottom. I bet it would just come on out. Now, if you guys are close to the Middle Tennessee area, you guys need to hit up my buddy Daniel over at the Glass Guys. That is their phone number right there, and that's who I always use for glass on these old classic trucks like this. They're very reasonable. They do installation, or you can do your own installation. I'm going to do my own here to show you guys how to do it, and well, that's mainly the only reason why I'm going to be doing it. But I've used Daniel a few times, and he's a cool dude. Just hit him up on that phone number there. I bought the glass for Lincoln out there, if I can find it right there. I did the front and back glass for that one from them, and you can get the glass and the seal from them. So yeah, man, hit them guys up if you're close to this area. I'm sure they can take care of you. All right, for the hell of it, so I don't waste a lot of time cutting this whole top piece right there, because that stuff sucks. I'm just going to go ahead and try to push out on the bottom of this and see if it's going to move. Oh, heck yeah, man. Oh yeah, I bet you we can get that thing to drop right out. So I'm just reaching in and just patting on it a little like that, and I believe it would come out. But I don't know, I don't want that thing to bust in my face. I tell you what, man, I think we are just going to go ahead and heat that up and go ahead and cut that. Won't take us about 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. It'll make it much easier. And I don't have anybody here. Her car is always so loud. I don't have anybody here to help me take this thing off yet. And Kathy should be here probably any minute. And I'll need her help to help me take this thing down. All right. No, Michael, I did not burn your truck. That's rust. All right, and guys, be very careful and watch your fingers while you're doing this. Already lost one this morning while I was trying to get the bottom part done. Hey, there's Kathy rolling in just in time. We're going to need her help. All righty, Kathy showed up just in time to help us get this windshield out. I went ahead and got this top part cut off. I think, Kathy, you'll just reach in on the bottom right here and kind of push out the, oh, just like that. Yep, it's free. Okay, so lean out on the top. Be very careful and watch your hands. Watch your pretty eyes. All right, you grab it? Yep. Okie dokie. Let's go over there and throw it in the pile. That'll be good right there for now. Okay, just like that, we've got the windshield out. So now you want to get the rest of this crap out of the way, and if you're lucky, it's just going to pull right out just like that. Just like that. Go around the seam and get all that off, and then this extra, if there's any little extra junk that's stuck like this is here, you're going to want to get your little grinding wheel or something to clean all that up and get that on both sides there cleaned up all the way around. So that wasn't bad at all, was it, guys? All right, guys, we got them all together out here, laid out. Came out to the B-dubs for a little bit of lunch, got the crew together. Look at them looking good.
I got that KFC sponsorship in the back.
Yeah. Got Lincoln laid out. Then we got Mandy over there too. We rolled in 4 deep today. Hey. Rolled in 4 deep up here to get some lunch. We're about to go cruise through town a little bit. Burnout there. No. All right, guys, we're back here Monday morning. Shoo, it's a little cold out this morning. Still running a little slow this morning. Hope you guys had a pretty good weekend. Mine was pretty awesome. Chucky came and picked up his truck, and Corey and Mandy came down. Mandy picked up her truck, and we went for a little cruise, man. I'll throw in a couple pictures. But it was awesome. We were 4 deep, man. It was me, Corey, Chucky, and Mandy, and all of us were bagged except for Mandy's. So at all the red lights, we were hitting switches and playing around, and dude, everybody in town was loving it. It's awesome. Had a great time. I love hanging out with those dudes, man. It's always a cool time hanging out with them. But now the lot's looking empty out here now. We got Mandy's truck gone. Chucky's truck that was right there is gone. The old yellow lemon drop. Pretty soon, Michael's all his parts. We got the cab in the shop now. And then pretty soon this bed's going to be gone. So that one's going to be gone. We got a couple things to do. This is Chucky's other truck. I don't know if you guys know, but this was his original truck. He's selling this one and bought lemon drop from me. So we're going to be doing a frame swap on this one. This one's on like an E350 chassis or something like that. You can see that big gap if I can get my hand right. Yeah, there you go. You can see the big gap in between the cab and the bed right there where it's on the wrong chassis. So we've got, I think it was the chassis to Lincoln over there to the side. And we're going to do a swap for all this stuff right there onto that chassis so that it's back on an F100 chassis. There's no weird gap. There's a gap back here at the bumper too, right there. So it'll clean all that stuff up, and we're going to be taking care of that for him. So if you guys want to see that project coming up, that one's going to be coming up. So I guess the project for today is we got that windshield out there. That came out pretty easy. I'm going to have a video coming out on how to remove and reinstall your front windshield. If you guys are interested in doing that, I'll be able to help you through that process. So I'm guessing we're probably just going to get these arms up, come up, and then hook into this top right here and raise it up. We're going to get in there with the plasma cutter and just cut all that junk out and drop it out, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Let's get the tool set up and get to it. I think we need to push this thing back just a little bit. And then we're going to have to find a way to wiggle these back arms in there. Oh, it might go like that. We're pretty close. All right, I'm wondering if we're going to have to bring these front arms here through this front pillar and come in through this way to, we need to take out those visors probably. That way we can bring those arms in through here and then get these back ones in at the back side of the door there. So let's go back a little more. All right, that's not looking bad. That's getting us a good start right there, I think. So I'm just going to keep on lifting up. Hopefully we can get her up enough to get under there and cut all that crap out. All right, I rearranged these front arms a little bit. I didn't like how they were going in there, and it felt like this seal right, this flat piece that your window seal goes on, I felt like it was going to bend that, and I just didn't want to compromise that spot. So we're going to try to get them both in the door right there and see what happens. Oh yeah, she's coming up nice and smooth. That's it, man. That's as high as she's going to go because the lift is maxed out. That's high enough for us to get out what we need done. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get the cart under it. We'll see. Sometimes I have to bring the lift down and come back under this spot right here. So that might be what we have to do. But man, let's just get let's get to cutting. All right, I'm not sure if this thing's going to fall out or not. I have went around, you see right here with the plasma cutter, I've gone all the way around, for the most part, all the way around. There's a couple little chunks here and there that I couldn't get to, like maybe back in this corner. I don't know what's going on from there to there. We'll have to figure that out in just a minute, but let's see, let's step around front. I have already went around this inside edge right here. Just follow along this edge all the way around. You can see where I've cut right there. And this whole piece should be close to falling out. So we're just gonna do a little prying and stuff and see if we've got anything done. It doesn't look like that thing's going anywhere yet. Dang, she still feels like she's in there pretty solid. I'm gonna run across this top lip one more time. Dude, that plasma cutter makes some quick work of that. I cut around that whole seam there in probably about, about 7 or 8 minutes. That was much better than the first time I did it. It took me like, I don't know, hours. And probably about 10 or 15 grinder blades. Grinder disc, not blades. Dang, we just broke the, I've never seen that done before. Did you guys see that? Wow. This blade just snapped into 3 individual pieces. Look at that crap. I've never had that done before. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're down to our last one. Then we're going to have to take a trip to the Harbor Freight. Of course, we need to anyways because we're completely out of those grinding discs. And I'm almost positive we're going to need a couple of those to finish this up. All right, baby, don't break this one. Sheesh, this is my last one. I'm not sure what all it's getting hung on. I've got it cut all the way around. There ain't no telling. Oh yeah, you can see it's trying to come down. Okay. Oh yeah, she's trying to go now. All right, let's see. We're getting a little somewhere. That front's starting to drop down. All right, I'm starting to get a little nervous because I don't want this thing to slam down on my feet. And you never know. We might cut that the right wire just in time and she comes slamming down. Grab something else. Maybe the windshield wiper might be holding us up. We got a bolt in there. Let's pull that out and see. Oh man, I'm really getting sketched out now because I know that thing's going to drop any second. I'm going to end up pulling the right bolt and she's going to drop right out of here. I'm going to kind of lean my legs back a little bit. Oh man, yeah, I feel like it's about to go down. Oh yeah, guys, you see it coming down there? Oh yeah, she's coming out of there. It looks like we probably got some wires getting us caught up. All right, I'm just gonna pull down on it. Get her out of there. Okay, got a little bit more cutting to do over here, possibly. Where'd my hammer go? Anybody see my hammer laying around? Yeah, right here. All right, dudes, we're getting that thing out of there. Look at that. She's dropping out nice and smooth and nice and clean. All that looks nice and clean around that edge right there. It's going to work perfect. We got a few wires still holding us up there. And we got to get across that back still. I've got to get in there and figure that out. We've got most of it cut. But like I said, there's a couple little chunks on the edge that's holding us up. And then that whole floorboard's going to be out of there. All right, let's get under here and see if we can see what's going on. Oh, dang, I put my hand right on a piece of glass. All right, I'm going to cut across the bottom of this little edge. And I think that might get us close. Let me get the plasma cutter set up and cut that part out. Oh. All right, let's give it a tap now, see if she'll come on. Bam, got it, guys. All right, we can pull this thing out of here now. Oh, nope, we got a ground cable hooked up still. All right. All right, guys, we're getting close here. We got the car up in the shop. We just need to kind of get it more aligned with this cab. All right, let's roll it forward a little bit, guys. We can keep on going over forward. And then we're going to correct it and come back. Okay, that's probably good. Let's go ahead and pull this tarp off. The way I can see the dash. Okay, let me look from the front and see how she looks. Looks like, actually, we need to roll it back to you, Ian. Keep going. Okay, come on forward, Ian. I think that'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. Heck yeah, guys, we got her up in here. Looking good, baby. Good job, Ian. Golly, that thing was loud, wasn't it? All right, hold on. I'll show you guys what we got going on. All right, guys, look at that, man. Heck yeah. We got the car rolled up in here and into place. I forgot I got to cut this dang dash out. So I am going to have to, we're going to push the car all the way forward. That way I can get this down and climb up in there and cut that dash out. But let's look at our front up here. Also, I noticed in the last video, I forgot to mention exactly where I cut this across the front. So if you see these two mounting bolt holes, you want to just kind of hang to the edge of those. And I still might have to trim this a little bit more, I think. On Lincoln, I did a lot closer to the edge of this lip right here. But that's kind of the line you want to follow, right in there. And then it came down. You know, you took this off like I told you, all the way across here, so that's flat all the way down. And then up here on the front where your weather stripping came on your car right there, you're going to leave this lip, this little L right here, and the flat part that was on it, we cut that off and pulled that out. Now you can kind of see how she's going to line up right there. You see on this side right there where it's nice and clean, going to come down. Same thing over here. Looking good. We're pretty close already. Look, there's Kathy sneaking in a drink. Thank you. But yeah, looking pretty good, pretty dang close. I've got, you know, the car's too far forward right now. It needs to go back for it to be lining up. But like I said, we're about to roll this thing forward, cut that dash out the rest of the way, and then we'll try to mingle these things together. All right, this should give us enough space to lower it down and do what we need to do, I think. And you always want to make sure you're doing plasma cutting directly over your exposed gas tank. And if your family and your neighbors are lucky, they get a free fireworks show. Heck yeah, man. I think this is going to work out great. All right, I might as well go ahead and throw some welding blankets over this gas tank, just in case. Corey bought these for me, man. So that's awesome. I appreciate that, dude. I've been using the heck out of them. You can tell with all the damn holes burnt through it that they get used pretty often around here. All right, yeah, that should protect it. Actually, let's get up here and protect our airlines too a little bit. Okay. Man, that seems fine. That should work. I think we're just going to take the plasma cutter. Oh, what am I standing on? I'll take the plasma cutter, I think, and just burn right along that lip right there on the front part of that, and we'll see where that gets us. Okay. Oh yeah, she's trying to come out now. This side's getting hung up a little bit more. This side's wanting to come out. Getting caught on a little something over here. What is it? Oh, I see a little edge. Yes. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yep. That's it, baby. We got the dash out. It wasn't too bad. All right, guys. You see we got her pretty cleaned out now. Got that dash out of there, all the wiring. We are going to leave this windshield wiper motor right here and maybe try to blend this in. We're going to try. Don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to leave it here and try just in case. Okay, everything's looking pretty good. I say we go ahead and try to see if we can fit these things together now. Oh man, how the heck am I going to get out of this thing now? Let's go this way. All right, I've got all that cleaned out. We got that dash out of there. Let's go ahead and see if we can roll this car back and start getting some stuff lined up. And man, we'll see what's going to happen. Oh, I got to raise that up some. Okay, that might be enough to get us lined back up. Let's see. Oh yeah, looking good. Looked like we slid over that way a little bit. Yeah, we did. I'm just going to get the jack and pull it over. That might work enough to get us over. It's only like, looks like an inch. Oh, we're starting to hit the truck right there. Dang, we might actually have to, I might have to let that down and come forward a little bit more. That might have got it. We're pretty dang close. All right, that looks pretty good. We'll drop it down. I got you guys lined up. Y'all got the best shot in the house right there. All right, let's pull this pin. Looks like we need to go back. Dude, we are sliding in there perfectly, guys. Let me bring you in and show you. This is what we got on this side right here. See that gap right there? It's about a 1/2 inch. On that side, what we got here? Dude, about the same. We're about a 1/4 inch over here in this spot down here. But dude, she's fitting in there perfect, dude. I'm gonna set this camera back up and keep dropping her on down, and hopefully it'll fit right on there, man. Let's keep on going down. Okay, we just hit something. Did we hit the pin maybe? I think we hit the lowering pin. I can tell you this windshield wiper motor is gonna be hitting stuff. We may have to go ahead and take this off real quick. So let's go ahead and keep on bringing it down, guys. Yes. Looking good. Looking good, baby. All right. Starting to get a little crunching over here. Okay, okay. Let's get a pry bar. That way we can massage this thing kind of into place. I can tell in the back that we actually did not cut the floor too short. That's awesome on the floorboard. We're gonna have to cut it in some, so it's perfect. Before it'll set all the way down, we're actually gonna have to cut that out because I can see back there, and I'll show you. You guys see in there? That right there is gonna be hitting the floor soon as we're going down. So we'll get it down and we'll put a mark where it needs to be. We'll probably raise this back up and I'll cut out the floor. Then we're gonna bring this back panel, slide it in, up and butt it up against the back of this and weld that in place. But I'll show you guys what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do that. But for now, let's keep on dropping her down and see how low we can get with it. Man, you guys, I was telling y'all about Daniel over at the Glass Guys. Dude, I texted him last night, told him I need front and back glass for this truck right here. And this morning said, boom, they'll be here in like 2 days. That fast, that good, and an excellent price too. So if you guys, like I said, if you're in the Middle Tennessee area or around here, dude, he's worth hitting up for that glass. Look at that, she's dropping on down smooth as eggs. All right, I better shut up because we're starting to get caught up. Let's try to go down right here. All right, all right. Getting a little stuck there. Sometimes you got to do some crazy stuff. And this actually needs to come. Let's go back up. Car needs to go back some. And let me show y'all where I like to line it up at. So to give you a quick idea, I try to line up this edge right here of the truck with this edge right here, where we got that right there, to this edge right here on the front side of that. Let me go over here to the other side and show you. Same thing over here. We've got this front edge right here of the truck. When it drops all the way down, as far as being forward or backward, it needs to run along straight with this right here. And once I get it all the way down, I'll show you. Okay, so we need to go back some to get it in that spot. That looks pretty close right there. Let's go ahead and, oh, we got to pull the pin again. She's going down nice and smooth so far, guys. It's looking good. All right, starting to get called up over there. Let's look and see. Where'd my pry bar go? She's sliding down. We need to check this. We're getting caught on this windshield wiper motor now. Oh yeah, it's wedged in there. Nice, dude. She's dropping in perfect. Perfectly. All right. I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to bring you guys in and show y'all what we got going on. Okay, y'all can see she's starting to sit down on there nice and smooth. It looks like we might need to bring the cab back just a little. But everything's starting to line up. You see that windshield wiper motor's kind of bowed up. We may try to cut out a spot to make that work, but if not, Michael, it might have to go, man. It's really tight up in there. We'll see what we can do. You can see here where that's sitting there and is already, dang, that's where I cut already once before by accident, ended up being in a good spot. So we'll probably pop a line here, and over there and cut that whole piece off right there, which will be this back piece right here. And then from there, we take that piece and slide it up to this, I think is what we did. I can't remember. I have to double check. We might have put it to the inside, slid it up to that, but was inside here and cleaned it up. But I'll let you guys know what we do when we get to that point. But she's setting down. It's coming down. Look at this. Other than it setting up on the frame right there, dude, she would have went all the way down and set in place, I believe. So we are also going to have to cut the back of this truck here too, wherever that's setting. I don't know yet however many inches we're going to need. Whenever this thing gets down in level, in a setting level, that's how many inches we're going to need. It might need 2, it might need 3, but we'll just come right up and cut like a little rectangle right here. So that right there will slide over this frame, you know. And that'll allow it to drop all the way down on the back. But getting much closer, guys. Look at here. The AC box is fitting in nice and smooth right there. You know, we're going to fill in all these panels right here when we're done. All right, I've got a little line marked with the marker right here and over there with the cab sitting down. We're going to raise this thing back up so I can get some room in here. We'll mark that the rest of the way, and we'll take the plasma cutter and go ahead and cut that on out. That way we can drop this down the rest of the way. All right, dudes, look at that. Got the cab sitting on there, man. It's not in its exact location where it's going to be staying at. We may have to tweak it just a little bit. But we just got her set down, man. It's all cleared around. We got our spots back here I was telling you about. Let me show you. See right there where we had to cut out around the cab there? Did that on both sides. And we may have to go up a little bit more and drop this so that way she's not sitting tooted or squatted or anything like that. That's how she's looking up around the dash. And again, I just literally just set it down and got everything cut out of the way. So I know some things need to be tweaked. It might need to be moved to the left or the right or up or down a little bit, but it's looking pretty good up against the firewall there. See how she set in? We'll have to fill in that space right there with metal. And then on the inside, we'll do a cross there on the inside. And then out here, we'll hit that again. But look at that, dude. Looking good, man. Fits on there nice and good. Looking cool as heck. Dude, those rims look so freaking cool with that. That gold just matches that, shoot, I can't think of the name of the color of this. What's the name of the color of this truck right now? Dang, I can't think of it, slipped my mind. Is it lunar green? Heck, I can't remember. Anyways, that gold looks cool with that, man. I'm loving it. All right, that's probably going to wrap it up for today, man. I'm tired as heck. I've cut the floorboard out of this truck. We've done a lot of stuff today. So I'm about to go in. It's Sunday. I've been out here on Sunday just pecking away at it. I'm going to go home, chill, take a little shower, chill a little bit. Enjoy the rest of my day. I'll catch you guys back out here tomorrow. Well, alrighty, fellas, that's going to wrap it up for this video. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff knocked out in this video. We've got this cab set all the way down on this chassis, and we've already started to fill in some of these panels here. You'll catch me back on that next video. I'll show you guys how we're going to fill in all these seams and all around the dash and the door jambs and all that stuff and get it cleaned up so that it's one nice unit. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Make sure you head over to the website, get yourself a Rad Fabz t-shirt or a sticker. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.